At Sentio, we know global competence helps people develop the knowledge, skills, and understanding needed to create a more just and peaceful world. And we're not alone. Intercultural skills and global competence are valued in the workplace. A recent survey of more than 10,000 HR recruiters concluded that employers strongly value intercultural skills, and even more so than job-specific qualifications. Intercultural skills were defined by employers as the ability to understand different cultural contexts and viewpoints, work within diverse teams, and demonstrate respect for others. Having globally competent staff makes sense for employers. It's no longer novel to be German with a Brazilian boss while you collaborate with colleagues in China. Also, on a personal level, in your neighborhood, college, or city, or while traveling abroad, it's an invaluable skill to make successful connections across differences and be able to empathize with people from diverse cultural backgrounds. So how do we approach this type of learning in the Sentio Global Competence Certificate? Common belief around global competence used to be that merely being in contact with people from a different culture was enough to create learning and intercultural understanding. We know now that while contact with the cultural other is certainly valuable for learning, it can also be overwhelming, leading to culture shock or confirmation of prejudices and stereotypes. After a while, people realized that handy tips, tricks, theories, and models needed to be added to improve meaningful contact with other cultures. While this certainly helped, a few critical components were still missing for intentional learning to happen. In the Sentio Global Competence Certificate program, we're using the experiential learning cycle to look at global competence. Learners understand more about culture by calling on their actual lived experiences, both from the past and the present, and learning helpful frameworks, practical theories, and applicable models. However, they are also given ample space to observe and reflect individually and in a group, and practice and experiment using case studies, interviews, and simulations. Every module and activity included in the Sentio Global Competence Certificate serves to help learners reach 11 learning goals, reflecting on themselves as cultural beings, while also learning about others as cultural beings. It aims to increase emotional intelligence around dealing with differences in cultural values and perspectives, while working to build bridges with the cultural other. So how does the Global Competence Certificate work in practical terms? We use a blended learning approach to meet learners where they are, both online and offline. Online, there are animated videos and content, with case studies and exercises that learners can complete at their own pace on any device. At key moments throughout the curriculum, each learner will have access to live, offline reflection sessions with qualified facilitators to discuss their personal experiences within the frameworks provided by the online content. By front-loading content online, we flip the conventional educational approach, so participants arrive already knowledgeable at live sessions and make the most of time with facilitators for deep reflection and learning. In forums online, learners are given space to react and discuss the points of view of their peers from different cultural backgrounds and different parts of the world. For example, a Colombian learner can now share differences in cultural communication styles or experiences with culture shock with a South African and U.S.-American peer and learn from each other. There are 18 brief online modules, which are developmental and build upon each other throughout the experience. They increase in complexity throughout the program and address issues such as cultural individualism and collectivism, cultural communication styles, microaggressions, power and privilege, as well as issues of cultural adjustment such as cultural surprise, irritation and shock, coping mechanisms, and much more. A Sentio Global Competence Certificate complements your intercultural experiences and aids in your cultural adjustment. It demonstrates that you have intentionally developed your intercultural skills through reflecting and learning. Your Global Competence Certificate recognizes the knowledge, skills, and understanding you have gained to better participate in creating a more just and peaceful world.